Welcome to ReInvent Healthcare, a podcast for health and wellness practitioners passionately committed to transforming our current broken, disease-focused system. Your host, Dr. Ritamarie Loscalzo, is devoted to helping you get results with complex health challenges like autoimmune, hormonal imbalances, and chronic health challenges caused by nutritional and lifestyle-induced imbalances. Here's your host, Dr. Ritamarie.
Welcome to the very first episode of ReInvent Healthcare, the podcast for health and wellness practitioners who want to make a difference. I'm Dr. Ritamarie Loscalzo, and I am super excited to be here to present this to you. You likely got into healthcare as a career because you wanted to make a difference, right? But if you're like many of the conventionally trained doctors I hear from all the time, you may be frustrated because your training has equipped you to keep people alive with medication, and you rarely experience the joy of seeing people truly get well and thrive. I've personally seen the effects of the broken medical system that focuses on covering up symptoms rather than addressing the root cause imbalances that create disease. I've worked with patients in my own practice who've been given a runaround and spent thousands and even tens of thousands of dollars on tests and treatments and still feel bad. I've guided hundreds of doctors and thousands of health coaches to assess and address their clients' and patients' imbalances and enjoy the experience of seeing things like autoimmune disease, diabetes, and heart disease reverse themselves. What the so-called healthcare system needs is an overhaul. I started this podcast because, quite frankly, I've had enough. I lost both my parents, a sister and a brother-in-law, and all of my grandparents prematurely because of the broken system. And I'm ready to turn the system on its heels, to disrupt the entire healthcare industry like Uber did to the taxi industry and Airbnb did to the hotel industry. People deserve more. And as passionate health practitioners, we need to equip ourselves with the skills and tools that empower people to truly get well. We need to reinvent the broken system, and we can do this together. I've been in practice for over 30 years, and I've studied health from all perspectives: Western medicine, chiropractic, herbal medicine, acupuncture, nutrition, mindfulness. And I love teaching other practitioners what I've learned, what I've seen work, and what makes sense when you study the science. The ReInvent Healthcare podcast is here to give you in-depth talks on important topics. You're going to hear from my experience and research along with experts I'll bring in, speakers, authors, researchers, plus practitioners like you who've applied these teachings and gotten amazing results. You're going to hear success stories, insight, and recent research, and you're going to have something to do as a result of each episode. A tangible takeaway to actually put into action in your practice and get real world results. The plan is to provide you with a new episode every week, something you can put on your calendar and look forward to, a weekly date to support you in getting a highly effective, thriving practice. You'll get state-of-the-art information to improve your skills as a practitioner, things you didn't learn in your Western medicine or health coaching training. This podcast is for you if you're tired of simply providing symptom relief and are ready to make a difference in this world. Imagine how you'll feel when instead of celebrating that Mary's still alive, even though you had to bump up her medication doses, you're able to celebrate that Mary's playing the piano again after not being able to play for years because of her crinkled up fingers, and feeling so blessed that you're able to make such a dramatic difference in people's lives. Stay tuned for the latest information presented as a collection of series so we can really go deep on particular topics. I'm so excited that you're here and that together we get to reinvent healthcare and enable our patients and clients to live healthy and fulfilling lives they deserve. Subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss a single episode. And I look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you for listening to the ReInvent Healthcare podcast. Join the movement of practitioners that are guiding people to actually get well rather than covering up their symptoms. Connect with us at reinventhealthcare.com to access resources and tools that will empower you to create a thriving health practice.